All right, man, let's go ahead and get a little mic check up in here. Because I am a Lone Ranger. Let's go to get some musics going. Whenever people join, I'll go ahead and man, good morning, everybody. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let's see what's good, man. We're gonna mess around with these. Let me see. Man, what's good, man? Shout out to everybody who's there, man. Say what up in the comment section, man. Just go ahead and say what up. What's good, man? Hey, we got Tyler. Good morning. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Click that thumbs up button. Word. Ty, what's good? Hate to lose in the build. Said what up, DC. Tyler said the audio's good, man. What's up with everybody, man? Feel like it's been forever since I've been up on. Yeah. OG in the building, the old guy. Hey. The old guy is here. The body's been telling me I'm old. Man, shout out to everybody yesterday who hit on these brick after brick. I'm going to tell you right now, your boy took L after L after L after L after L after L. That's just the way the cards played out. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it went. We should have a few more people joining us a little bit later. I know some people have some things to do this morning. I actually have work to go to a little bit later, but I had some time today. And I was like, let me jump on with the good peoples. See what's good, man. Let's see what we got releasing today, man. Look, this is what we got going on today. Bloodline 12s. Now, me personally, I mess with these. I like Jordan 12s. They're extremely comfortable for me. I am going to pick these up. It'll become like a work shoe, like a lot of my other shoes. However, I don't think there's any urgency for these. I believe that these are going to sit. I don't think anybody cares about this shoe. And they're going to be readily available. So exercise some patience, and you might be able to get a little discount on these joints. I don't think these are going to do anything crazy. I don't think these are going to move. I don't think these are going to do anything. I am looking at it on a resale market right now. What are these going for retail? Let me look it up real quick. This happens to be GOAT, and I'm going to look at StockX and all that good stuff, but JD Sports had these available for exclusive access. I did get EA on these. It was a 0-point reservation, and I think that's a very good indicator of how these shoes are going to move. They're not. They're not going to move at all. All right, these are retailing for $215. This happens to be GOAT. You can see some prices here in 222, 229, size 12, 242, 12 and a half, 229, 221, 11, size 10, 209. It's already below retail. These bad boys are going to sit. They're going to be readily available. The Toro Bravo 4s, the Air Jordan 4 Toros, I think those are going to sit as well. You know, there were quite a bit of wins yesterday going out for these Nigel 4 brick after bricks. Your boy has taken L in everywhere you can think about, except for one. There was one raffle that I didn't have time to join, and I believe it was a Better Generation or Better Plus or something like that. I missed that. That's literally the only raffle I didn't catch, that I didn't sign up for. I just happened to miss that. My brother sent me the link. I was working, and by the time I clicked on the link, it said the raffle closed 13 minutes ago. So outside of that Better Plus, outside of that Better Generation, I took a L on everything, literally everything. We got Jay Elevate in the build. What's good? Person said 120. Hopefully these 12s got the same shape as the flu games and not the mellows. That is a hard fact because Ty, you and I both, man, we wear our flu games into the grizzle. I'm not even gonna hold you. Jay Elevate in the building said good morning. And Dino Lover said, I'll give you a deal for 200. Yo, Dino, good looking out. When you say 200, I don't know if you're talking about these not flu games. If you're talking about the Bloodlines, but yeah, I'm gonna chill. Trust me, I'm gonna chill on these. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them, but there's no rush. I believe that these are gonna go way below retail, which means that you should be able to get a juicy deal on these. These Bloodline trails aren't gonna move like that. There's been a lot of hype. You know what I mean? Not about these for sure, but there's been a lot of hype. A lot of people are excited about these brick after bricks. A lot of people like myself have taken L's on the brick after bricks, so I'm sure. Let's see what StockX is doing with these. I'm sure people are going to be looking at the resale market, and these prices are going to start to come down for these Jordan 4 brick after bricks. They will. I was looking at it yesterday. I did a live yesterday for about 2 hours. And while I was on a live yesterday, the highest I've seen with those brick after bricks was right about 470. I want to say I seen like 472. So it was kind of bouncing somewhere around there. And then obviously the prices come back down. I do believe that the prices on these brick after bricks, now how much, I honestly don't know, right? But I do believe that these brick after bricks are going to come down. Once people get pairs in hand, then yes, it's going to start to come down just a little bit. You know, people are going to be wanting to get their pairs off. And then the price is going to settle down and start going back up, whatever. We got some shout outs here. Tyler's World said Jay Elevate in the build. We got Hate to Lose in the build. And Tyler also said, I got a LeBron jersey yesterday, man. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. I also seen that the Nigel the Nigel merch sold out as well. So we had Nigel merch that sold out. So that was pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Yesterday was a big day. It was a big day yesterday. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Well, retail for these are what, $215. So even StockX got these right at retail. Look, $215, $208, $192. Yeah, these things aren't going anywhere. $183 for a 9.5, $189 for a size 9. So it's already below retail. No knock on the shoe. I actually gonna get this shoe. I'm gonna work in it and everything. I mean, but yeah, these things aren't. They ain't making no noise. Let's take a look at these Nigels real quick. Shout out to everybody who's in there, man. What's your plans for today? What y'all got going on for today? I do have work a little bit later on myself. I'm back on GOAT. This is going to be interesting because yesterday I was looking at these prices. Look at that. Actually came back down. All right, so I'm a size 12. So size 12 is sitting at a 421. These are for the brick after bricks. A 12.5 is 441, and a size 13 is 433. Let's go down a little bit. Pause on that. We got 11.5 for 419. All right. Let's see what we got here. Size 11, 390. 10.5, 367, and size 10, 331. I'm gonna tell you all right now, man. I mean, look, everybody, I'm sure, I said this yesterday, you work hard for your money, because I know I most certainly do. The gas prices out here, I'm gonna tell you right now in Colorado, because I just filled my car up yesterday, and at Sam's Club, which happen to have the best gas prices, $5.20 per gallon. All right, that was for premium, because I got a V8 twin turbo, so I got to put premium in there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I wasn't happy about that. All right, $5.20 a gallon. So you know, there's a lot going on out there in the world, man, and things are definitely not as cheap as what they could be. So you know, 300, low to the mid threes for these brick after bricks. I'm not telling you to pull the trigger on them. I'm just saying I don't really think that's bad. On a personal level, I don't think that's bad. How low can it go? I mean, I don't really know, right? Be patient. You'll be able to catch a deal. Shout out to everybody who hit yesterday. I know we had a couple of dubs, man. We got some people in the family that hit on these joints. So shout out to everybody for that. Got some shout outs here. Jay Elevate is giving the big salute and shout out to Tyler's World. What's good, fam? What's good with you? Oh, I didn't even do it. There we go. Got some shout outs there. See what's good with everybody, man. Tyler's said, I want more Field General collabs. Tyler, I've heard that the Field Generals are pretty comfortable. I was talking to somebody on Mother's Day. My wife and I was hosting a jewelry event at the View House up in Colorado Springs. You know, getting some people set up for Mother's Day. It was actually a pretty successful event. And I seen this cat with some Field Generals on. I went to go talk to him. Because anytime one of the first things I do, like whenever I look at people, no lie, I look at feet. I just instantly look down at feet. There was a cat who had on, let me see, this is on Mother's Day. I dapped up this one cat. He had on some Lost and Founds. There were quite a bit of shoes out there. Medium olive Travis Scotts, Jordan 1 Lows, Field Generals. There was some Space Jam 11s out there. Bread 11s. I actually had on my, I didn't have anything crazy on. I was going with comfort, so I had on my Eric Costin, my SB Air Max 95 Eric Costin SBs. That's what I had on. But yeah, I saw some shoes on foot. I was working an event yesterday, downtown Denver. Little festival that they had at Civic Center Park, and it's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool to see these shoes. Like to see what's on foot, you know what I mean? To see things out in the field, man. It's always dope. Like yesterday, I've definitely seen some things on foot as well. So that's what's up. That is what's up. What you guys got planned today? Matter of fact, let me check what the temperature has been. Out in Colorado, it's been a little bit cooler. We're finally starting to get a little bit of sun, but we've been getting some rain out here, which is good because we had a very dry winter, so we can use the moisture. Let's see what we got going on for today. High is 72, so it's gonna be a nice day today. Yeah, we need all that. 72, that's a good day. Take all that. Air Jordan 12, Bloodline. I have not researched this shoe in any way whatsoever. I haven't looked it up. I haven't seen no reviews on anything. So I like Jordan 12s. I like 12s. I actually messed with 12s. My flu games, I have recently made a video. And actually, it wasn't nothing recent about it at all. I don't know. Maybe it's been about 10 days ago. But I made a video talking about this cleaner, Kicks & Co. And I cleaned up my flu game 12s. And the joints is cooked. But I wear mine a lot. So I like 12s. Matter of fact, I like 12s so much, even though you won't be able to see it. But right here, I think those are my 12s right there. That's another pair. That's another DS pair. Yeah, it is. So that's another DS pair right there. When I copped these flu games, I actually got in 3 pairs, right? And I gave one pair to one of my guys last year. His birthday is on Cinco de Mayo, and as a birthday gift, I gave him some 12s. That's what he said he wanted, so I gave him a pair. But I wear my flu games so much, I doubled up on them. And yeah, mine's already cooked, but man, they're broken in and they're comfortable. Man, they're comfortable. Tyler said, I'm going to hike up in the mountain today. That's what's up. Which one are you going to? Let me tell you what I want to do. He said the flu games held their value. I want to do that Manitou incline. I get a lot of videos on IG about this Manitou incline, but I want to do like a few inclines out here in Colorado. I know we have like quite a few out here, and I haven't done one, but I want to do the Manitou incline. That's one I'm actually interested in. Is that one? Jay Elevate.
What's going on with you?
What up, brother, man?
Man, it is what it is, man.
Man, it's good to see you, my guy.
You too, brother.
Yes, sir. Man. Hold on, let me now that I got you here, let me turn the music down a little bit. I got a little glitch. I got a little glitch situation going on here. So now let me scroll down. A little glitchy.
Yeah, man. I'm just logging on my joint.
No, it's all good. Take your time, man. Take your time.
Oh no, man. I'm about to be I'm already here.
Look what we got here. Perp Hayes in the bill.
Greetings and salutations.
And
Ooh.
salutation.
Ooh, good
No
old
hesitation.
Demolition Man.
Yes.
Good
Thought
old
it up
Demolition.
today.
Good movie. It's a good movie. Yo, my bad. Once Jay joined, it kind of locked up my screen, so I can't turn off the music now. It's weird.
That sounds about right.
But my
I
screen.
don't even hear anything.
Yeah, I got music playing in the background. At least I had, but it's not letting me adjust it. So my fault on that, fellas. I was alone.
Jay's always
when I'm
messing up
alone,
stuff.
I like to comfort myself with a little bit of music.
How's everybody feeling this morning?
Whew. Man, tired, bro, but it's all good.
Is it the calm after the storm yesterday?
Nah, just burnt, bro. Just burnt. Pause on that. But yesterday was expected, in my opinion. I expected what happened yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. It's a lot of us who took L's. A lot of us. And there was a lot of us who got W's. So shout out to everybody out there, man, who caught them dubs, man. Shout out to everybody.
Tyler in the building. What's going on,
Yes,
sir?
Looking for those Travis Scotts next week. I'm definitely looking for those Travis next week. We gonna see what they do.
So Travis Scott's with the chance of consolation prizes of Toro is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Perp. I agree with you on that. I don't think those Toros are gonna do anything. Just like these Bloodlines 12s releasing today, they're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy, right? Because the algorithm has been picking up those Bloodline 12s and pushing them to everyone's feed, but no one's still biting at this point.
Yep.
Like what are we doing from a Nike perspective? There's been relatively no marketing around it outside of the algorithm tool, toolkit around it. But outside of that, yeah, people have already moved on to next weekend, which is going to be shenanigans, by the way. You thought yesterday was bad. People are really going to be crashing out next weekend.
You got it bad.
Yeah. Hard facts, man. And Jay said it. Shout out to everybody who was able to cop yesterday, man. There was one raffle that I missed. It was the Better Generation, like the Better Plus. That was literally the only one I missed. By the time Hate to Lose sent me the link, I was working. By the time I clicked on the link, no, actually, I wasn't even working. My fault. I was at a graduation. And by the time I clicked on that link, it said this raffle closed 13 minutes ago. But outside of that Better Generation, that Better Plus, I've entered every raffle and took L's all across the board. Literally all across the board.
Yeah, and Better Generation was a moving target. Jay sent me that same message. Unfortunately, I missed it. I knew it was going to be a 20-minute window only, which is so random for Better Generation. Yep. But yeah, missed out on it. Missed out on sneakers yesterday. I missed out on a lot of stuff, for sure. But one thing's for sure, there definitely seemed to be a lot of pairs coming out of Nigel yesterday. More pairs than a lot of people anticipated. And that's a good thing, compositely speaking, there are more pairs of the brick after brick, than there were the brick by brick, right? Which, they're feeding the demand on the back end, which is awesome to see. So shout out to Nigel Sylvester and his team for that. And it was relatively a smoother release, but definitely the actual website itself. Oh yeah, man, you saw so many. And shout out to Hate to Lose, by the way, as well, right? I saw his name pop out there. He was in the first wave of W's that went out there.
Yeah. He hit me up right before the Discord kind of froze up on him. He hit me up. He's like, "Yo, stop checking." You're absolutely right.
Mr. Trigger in the building, man. He said, "Yeah, Harlem in the building, man. What up, fellas? Can't wait for those Bloodline 12s."
Okay.
Yeah. He definitely want those. We've been talking about them. He does. Harlem is in the bill, home of the Diddy. I see you. He used to hang out with Diddy back in the day. It's all good. No judgment over here. We get it. We get it.
Miss Rage in the build.
Miss Rage, that's my homie. Miss Rage, how you doing?
Rage in the build. That's
Lady
what's
of
up.
Rage, love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it as well. I got a little bit of stock X action pulled up here for the Nigel.
Yes, let's take a peek.
Yeah, man. So already the prices have already mellowed out. Size 11, we're in the 300s. But I believe we were there yesterday as well. So we were at about 372.
Yep.
12 was back down to the low fives. 405. Now yesterday I was watching this while I was on live, and we've hit like 472 that I've seen personally at a size 12 for yesterday. So it's actually already come back down, and this is before people even got pairs in hand.
Yeah, I mean, and I was telling Jay yesterday that's expected. I mean, I called this portion of it already, but I mean, prices is still going to remain volatile for the next week or so because you have to keep in mind, right? We're going to assume it's going to take about a week and a half to 2 weeks for people that hit off the Nigel site yesterday to get their pairs in hand.
Yeah.
So a lot of volatility is going to happen between then and now. Well, between now and then. So just something to kind of think about as we move forward. Is it a good time right now? If you wanted to pull the trigger right now, you would definitely be saving money. However, I always say this. You always say this. You always say this, Jay. Patience. Practice patience. Because if you wait around, you're going to get a what? A juicy deal. You know? So
Juicy deal.
yeah, just wait it out a little bit, see how those prices dip down a little bit more as we get closer to the market valuation of it, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
BT in the bill. What up, BT?
Yo, BT, what up, fam?
He caught the W yesterday.
Hey.
Yeah. Long
BT.
overdue.
Dub.
Hey,
My God, he caught the dub yesterday.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah,
now.
like for me, guys, listen, man, those brick after bricks are fire. I don't. You know what? I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna pay resale, but at this point right now, I'm gonna say I'm not. I have not done it all year. It's a sad moment. It's a sad week, but I'm gonna look forward to those Travis, man. I'm just gonna hold my horses, and I'm just gonna make sure I kind of stick to my guns. What I'm doing right now. So, it is what it is. But I do think that the brick after brick Nigel Sylvester site was fair. I think it was fair. So, you never can go wrong or complain about that. So, and I like his campaign that he has done with so far the past 2 years with the brick, the bike air situation. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens with those Travis Scotts. We know what it is. We know what that look like. But hey, keep my fingers crossed. But at the end of the day, hey man, Travis owe me a couple silhouettes. But we'll see that bull crap what happens, man. We know what it is.
He said Travis owes me.
Hey.
Kind of had a Dodge flashback. You owe me.
Yeah, almost.
That
Put my
bum
hand
owe
back.
me. That site owe me a couple of them. But we know what it looked like, so I'm not holding my breath. But we gonna keep it pushing, man. What up, Jason? Morning, family.
What up, Jay? What's good?
Everybody's popping in this morning. Love to see it.
Yeah.
We got some people in the build, man. It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. It's actually good for me to be around here kicking trips in the build. What up, fam? What's up? Got my guy up in the build, man. Thanks for tapping in. I know Harlem's Finest said he's messing with these bloodlines. Anybody else interested in these 12s? I think it's gonna make a good work cake. I'm not gonna grab them necessarily today. I did have a 0-point EA I clicked on with JD Sports, but yeah, no rush. There's no rush.
Man, Mr. Jake, I aspire to be just like you when I grow up because the way that your EA is set up, man, okay.
But Perp, here goes the crazy part. I don't get EA on everything neither, which is so weird. I never get online like shipping. I never get a shipping. I haven't gotten one. I never got like a shipping EA, and then I don't even get EA on everything, which is weird. It's just random. It is random.
I don't think I've gotten EA a day for in my life.
Yeah, at all, which is weird. And then Lou gets both. He'll get the ship to me and the store pickup.
Yeah, but
I don't know how it's set up.
I wonder if geographic location plays a contributing factor to it, though, when you think about it.
Mm.
You know, there's certain areas that get more pairs than others, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, so that's maybe Chicago just gets no love when it comes to that. Or maybe it's just my area. I don't know. It's crazy to think about, though.
Possibly, but you know, even though I haven't seen any of his videos recently, you know, like back in the day, I used to always watch Snipe go to like outlets and stores, and I'm like, word, y'all got Brett 11s just chilling in the store. You got Lost and Founds chilling in the store, word.
Right.
You know, so I was like, oh, Chicago be hitting. Chicago be hitting.
Sniper kicks, never lies.
Man. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Chat, what's going on with you all this morning? Anybody in the chat hit besides everybody we just named? Yeah, man. If you guys caught a W yesterday, man, drop it in the chat. I mean, we'd definitely be curious to know, man, because there were definitely an ample amount of W's that went out yesterday. And, you know, much to Jay's point, I'm not mad at it. You know, I love to see our people hit. You know, I mean, I think this is what we're in for.
Nah, hard facts.
You know, like we're a community. And so this is how we celebrate those victories, and we celebrate our own personal L's. That's for sure.
Facts.
Man, hard facts. Yesterday, we had a few people tap in. We know Lewis hit on these joints. He actually did a double up, so he hit on the 90 side as well. Hit on the sneakers that we had a Sig. The Sig hit on his phone and wifey's phone, so he had a double hit. Yep, he had a double hit from sneakers. And there was one more person, and I'm forgetting. Oh, Hate to Lose hit.
Yep.
As well.
Nigel.
Yep. Pre-hit. So yeah, man, we actually had a couple of dubs yesterday, man. I was happy. I was excited.
And congrats on yours, of course. You know, you copped as well. You know, definitely putting that out there. So I mean, that's a beautiful thing.
Man, thanks to Lewis, I wear your kicks 26. Since he doubled up on it, he offered his second pair to me. He got a size 12, and of course, because I was already saying that, I was like, guys, I'm gonna hit the resale market. I'm gonna pick these joints up. But I even said it yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna be patient. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick these joints up, man. I need them.
Yeah,
I need them.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked out. Patience is a virtue.
Oh, snap, blue. Okay, my guy kicking trips hit on sneakers. Hey,
let's go.
Yep.
Congrats, fam. Congrats. That's what's up. You see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. BT said, I'll take the Toro Bravo EA. And we were talking about earlier, BT. I think those are going to be available. I don't think you're going to have a tough time.
No, that's going to be an easy cop. And
you
like I said, I had them in hand. And for me, sadly, I got to pass, man. To me, when I saw the quality, when I saw the shoe, I had them in hand, I said, oh.
Jay, do you have OGs as well?
No, I do not.
Wow,
do not.
Wow.
I do not have them.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those Toros. I'm gonna need them. I don't have any OGs on those. I'm gonna need them.
I'm not mad at you. If I think for me, if they go down for a juicy deal for 120, I'll cop.
Ooh, 120.
If they go for
120,
yeah,
that's quite ambitious.
They got to be around 120 to knock out, but unfortunately,
the quality is like that. You saying 120?
Bro, I was hyped. I was hyped for the Toros until I had them in hand. I said, no.
Yeah, they told me that, and I was like, "Whoa, what happened?"
Yeah. I saw them. I said, "No, I can't do it. It's got to be 120."
I'm gonna get back to some comments here, but I want to highlight this one because I know my boy Blue was talking about doing this. So he said he just did a comparison video to the OG, and it's real. All right, I'm gonna peep that, Blue. I'm gonna peep that because, ooh, my guy just said I caught for 120. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
BT, I am looking for that swoosh price, brother. Facts.
Ooh.
Jason, yes. The Toros, in my opinion, are that bad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In my opinion.
Wow.
I'm
All right.
passing. Sad. I'm sad to say that. So sad. Nike, you do something, you take 2 steps forward and you take 2 steps back, man.
Now,
God.
this is coming from somebody who really, really wanted him. Jay's been diehard on the bandwagon to get him, you know,
That's
since
crazy.
they first got announced last year.
Yep.
Yeah, that is crazy, Jay. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, because I haven't even seen them in hand yet. Are these like equivalent to like undefeated fours?
No. Only reason why I'm gonna say no is because the undefeated fours was way more hype. That shoe had way more hype around it. But if we're gonna take away the hype, then I could probably say maybe, but I don't think there's a real comparison between, you know, something like that with those undefeated and the Toros. I just don't think there's a comparison.
Okay.
It's just the quality, man. When you guys see the color of the red, I mean, when you see how ashy it looks, it's just the new bug material they use, man. It just, there's no pop to it. There's no color change. It just, you're gonna have to get some suede cleaner,
Yeah,
bro, in order to
yeah.
like kind of like hopefully bring out some type of luster for that kick. And also, not only does it look ashy, but it really looks like a reddish gray color. It's odd, man. It's odd. It's just odd.
Yeah, man.
It's
I'm still gonna pick up those Toros, man. I'm still gonna. Oh yeah, I would love to see what's going on with these joints. Man, shout out to Blue, man. Look at this, man. Blue
Man.
just can't miss. He said, and my daughters hit on sneakers for me too. Come on, fam. Yeah, man. I'm make sure you guys check out his channel. My man makes some pretty dope content there. Look at that, man. We got a double up on these brick after bricks. That's what's up.
Yep.
Shout out to Fly Kits. We got, look at that. I was blessed and took a dub from the Nigel. We talked about that. Yes,
Man.
sir. Another
Congrats.
dub directly from Nigel. Now,
Congrats.
let me ask y'all this question, because, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad I was able to hit on these brick after bricks thanks to Lewis, because I took dubs. I took L's all the way across the board. But as I get on social media, man, like I'm starting to see a little bit of, like, do you think people aren't as excited for the shoe because so many of them were available and it was a fair release and it's not as exclusive as the brick by brick? So do you think this shoe isn't getting as much love, or is it because everyone is just saying I got fire red 4s and I'm good on these? I've been seeing that too. Yeah,
I think it's both, honestly, man. It's people looking for something that everybody can't have. And I told you guys, I said, this shoe is obtainable. This is an obtainable shoe, which means it's in a good space, in my opinion. It's in a good space. But people like me, like I said, I put in for several different raffles. I caught all L's across the board, but it shows you that this shoe was obtainable. So it was in the middle line. It was in the middle line, in my opinion. More people wanted this kick than what W's came out. Let's just be honest.
For sure.
And so that changes the whole time frame when it comes to like resale value, right? Because now they're like, there are enough pairs out there, but some people just want to get dumped and make a couple dollars, right? Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that game, but it's a dope kick, man. It's a really dope kick, and I can't wait to see y'all reviews, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yep. I agree with you, kicking trips. I agree, bro.
Yeah, BT said the same thing already on the retail, and I know I highlighted this one. He said he did a comparison video to OGs, and it's real bad. He finished it off on that one. Okay, so yeah, he's in agreement with you on that one, Jay. He's saying it's yeah. Wow. He said, "Yep, Jay, you're right, man. It's terrible."
What up, Jay?
Right.
Salute, family.
All right. He said they would have been better with the Nike Air on the booty.
I'm a sucker for that Nike Air, bro. I'm a sucker, but I'm not mad they got the Jumpman on it. I'm just a sucker for Nike Air, bro.
I don't remember. I mentioned this on a live, but I don't remember who I saw this from. It was like hearsay. Priya, I don't know if you've heard any of this, but I was watching somebody's video. I just don't remember who it was. And they were saying that because what's the last one that was faded? The Jordan 14, the University Blue, the black University Blue.
Yep, Ashley Larry.
Yeah, the Ashley Larry's. And someone was saying that this is how Nike and Jordan Brand is releasing them now, to prevent like the bleeding. So, and like I don't know who I got that from, but I remember hearing that chatter. And they're saying that this is how they're going to be kind of coming to us now because in order to prevent bleeding.
It wasn't even a big problem back in the day. So why all of a sudden is it an emphasis and a big margin on it right now? Like that doesn't make sense. Like I feel like, listen, some people like to sacrifice quality over quantity and then vice versa. Me, I'm more of a quality guy, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we saw this with the AMA releases last year, right? We saw some bleeding over, whether it be packaging, whether it been just material builds or, the die structure that they use, but it still didn't stop people. People still are going to go for the shoe. It's not going to hurt your bottom line, Nike. Like, especially if you're sacrificing certain color schemas in order to look at it from a QA perspective. Like, people don't care about QA all the time like that. Not when it comes to color. And people are definitely not going to be tripping over dyes. They're really not. They didn't do it 20 years ago. They didn't do it 10 years ago. And obviously, this is not going to be any different. If you know your history, you know your history. It's not any more indicative than any other era within the last 30 years of Jordan Brand that we've gotten as far as color dyes go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy B in the bill. What up, Jimmy? Salute, brother.
Jimmy, we appreciate that. 15 minutes. Jimmy also said he took an L on the Brick by Bricks. I'm here for the Bloodlines. Yeah, I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you at all. Mink oil, Fly Kicks said mink oil does wonders.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm
true.
a cop as well. I'm a cop as well, and I'm gonna wait for that juicy deal because yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Them Toros is coming home.
Fly Kicks is preaching. Get that mink oil. Fat.
Yeah. Get that Earl.
J Merle in the bill, man. What's up, Doty?
J Merle in the bill. What up?
My God.
My man said so. A white lace swap be a must on the bra.
Yes. The white laces is just gonna add to the sneaker. The white laces
make
is
it pizzop.
Yes. I agree with you, Jason.
Yeah, these kind of slipped by. Didn't somebody mention this? These kind of slipped by. You see those Bookers? They had like the McDonald's collab.
The Sidonia, yeah. So that's the only like blue
Arizona.
Arch.
Yeah, like out in Arizona, something like that, right?
Yeah. Actually, I've been to that McDonald's. Well, not inside, but I've driven past because I don't eat McDonald's. But when I used to live in Arizona, it's a cool little thing. But man, for me. Man, them Bookers, bro. Stop it. Them Bookers is horrible, but I think it is kind of dope how they did that. I do. I
thought it was dope too, and actually that colorway didn't look bad because that blue kind of looked like J Merle. It almost looked like a teal kind of. It wasn't just like a regular blue. I thought the colorway was cool.
Yeah,
I actually thought the colorway was cool.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
He said, honestly, I took all L's for the Brick by Brick last year and was salty. I'm talking about saltine crackers. Just glad I can catch the second go round. Yes, sir, Fly Kicks.
Yo, Fly Kicks, congrats on that. Let me share a quick little story time about the Brick by Bricks, man. Last year, I was slacking. Shout out to Sneakerhead Game. It's been a little minute since I've hit him up. He normally drops videos on like Supreme Thursday. So every Thursdays he's always dropping a video, and he makes his regular content. But I remember being on a live, and I was looking at these Brick by Bricks, and I was like, I'm not gonna go for him or whatever. And he was like, yo, fam, Nigel's from Queens just like you. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I ain't really pressed over this shoe. He was like, nah, man, because Sneakerhead Game, he lives up in Brooklyn. And he goes, yo, man, I'm getting these joints just to show love to Nigel and support this brother. You know what I mean? It's not third. And I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? It was almost like I just needed like a little wake-up call. You know what I mean? He was like, man, he was like, I'm just going to support the brother, you know, just to see one of us make it like that. And I was like, you know, he had to like slap me back in place. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, man, no, you're right. And I actually hit on those joints for retail. So, you know, yeah. And then, of course, my guy, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I just be glitching. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The Better at Times, the same exact thing. Jay, you doubled up on those, didn't you? With the Better at Times. Jay doubled up on. I didn't even go for them. I don't even think I even went. I was just like, nah. And then one of my boys had him on foot. He came out here to visit. He used to live out here in Colorado. He moved to Florida. He's back here, on a work trip. And I picked him up from the airport so we can kick it for a little bit. And I looked down. I was like, oh no. I was like, come on, man, I need a pair of those. So of course, Pre hooked me up when he went to one of the sneaky events, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm a huge fan now. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was talking about you yesterday, Mr. Think. I was saying how I was like, you hit on the brick by brick. I was like, if Mr. Think hits on a brick after brick, he's forever goated for retail cops.
It would have
like
been nice.
That would be insane.
It would have been nice.
Well, he got a retail cop with where?
Well, I mean, true, honorary.
That correct. But no, you're right though. It would have been nice. It would have been nice to keep that going. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, I'm grateful because, like I said, I was already looking. Matter of fact, I said this on a live yesterday. I was like, yeah, size 12 dips below 400. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be looking at these. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually grateful. Yeah.
Shout out to Tim, man, and Steel Prod 19K. Salute, man.
What up?
Salute.
What it do? Appreciate you. I'm gonna go back a little bit to Tyler. I know Tyler had mentioned something about.
Yes, he did.
About this right here.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jay. I'll let you cover that one.
Yeah, man. For reference, last year the bricks by bricks were around the price, and the brick after bricks are now. I paid around $450 for the bricks by bricks, and honestly, it was a really good investment.
Yeah, there's a couple of shoes that's actually looking pretty good. So the reimagined the black metallic 5s, those has come down, right? But between the brick by bricks and surprisingly the pink awakes. Jay, you and I were talking about the pink awakes. Between those two shoes, in particular from last year. Yeah. Let me go ahead and.
As a matter of fact, now you think about it, the pink awakes is going for more than the brick by bricks.
I believe they are.
Pink awakes is going for more than the brick by bricks.
Let me pull something up real quick. For anyone who is messing around with these bloodlines, we got about 7 minutes or so for the Bloodline 12s. Shout out to anybody who's messing with those.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody, man, watching us, Ghost Watchers. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man, today, man. Love y'all, man.
Much love. It's always love in his end. It is always. All right, so I'm going to start with GOAT right here.
Look at the prices, bro. Look at the
prices. $1,500? I said you wildin'. You know, look at these. Wildin'.
Look at the prices.
Wildin'. Look at this. All right, so size 8, $1,309. This is on GOAT. 939, 8.5, 944. Size 9, 9.5, 838, 795, 410, 10.5, 840, 11, 826. 717, 828, 883. And now look at the bigger sizes. We're back into the 1,000.
Oof.
And these are for the pink awakes.
Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, the pink awakes are definitely holding it down, man.
Yep. The pinkies. Pause.
The pinky. He said, pinky. He said, try to rob pinky.
Well, just imagine the uproar they're going to cause next year when those awake 4s drop.
The 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised how those pinks have held their market value. Like,
Me
I
too.
mean, that came out of left field for a lot of people.
Bruh.
Me, yeah. I am right there with you.
Yeah, I be looking at that kick like, man, that cotton candy doing some work.
Mm-hmm.
Cotton candy, sweet as gold. Let me see
See
your
you,
tootsie
Tootsie
roll.
roll. Woo.
Ah,
Woo. Woo.
talk about it one time. But you know what though? What are the Racer Blues going for now? No one's really talking about those. Every time pink awake fives, awake fives come out, it's always the pink pair, obviously because they're the higher valuation. But still, those Racer Blues were still fire.
I wouldn't mind a pair of those actually. The last time I've checked, which was a while ago, I want to say they were in the 400s, but let's go ahead and pull it up.
Last time I saw two, they're around the fours.
That's crazy.
Let's pull.
Yeah,
Let's pull.
and we still don't know what the pink aways. We still don't know if that's the legit number.
Right. Because of everything that went around with that, of course.
No. These are old ones. My bad. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's.
Hey, still. So I got all L's across the board. I'm the only one on the panel who does not have the brick after bricks, bro. I'm the only one, bro.
For now.
Well, I don't know about paying resale right now. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know if there's someone out there that can give you that juicy.
Yeah, but I'm the lone wolf right now, man. I'm the lone wolf.
All right, this is us on StockX with the Racer Blue Awakes right there. Size 12, we're looking at a 531. Other than that,
it went up.
Yeah, it looks like it's climbed a little bit. 499, 11.5, 450, size 11. Excuse me.
They went up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're in the threes with the smaller sizes. It's not bad. It's a nice shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad at all. I had shared this yesterday, I had picked up some. I was on StockX roaming around and I saw some Yeezy slides. Right, size 13 Yeezy slides. It was like $27. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Fam, by the time I checked out, my total was like $57. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. You know they tax on the back end now. All these tariffs.
Yep.
I was like, come on.
People be like, oh, StockX is cheaper. Yeah, until you go to checkout line and they get you in other ways.
Yeah,
they entice you one way and they rob you another.
We've already talked about this in the past, though. When you think about it, if you look at the taxation on GOAT versus StockX, by the time everything's over with, they're almost the same price.
Yep.
Right. So people get fooled because StockX, quote unquote, has lower pricing, but it all balances out once you put it in cart, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Hey, very few. What's up, family? Good morning, Dodie. Good morning, man. BT said,
good morning, fam.
I was also looking yesterday. Mr. Thing had to be patient waiting on the Nigel raffle. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we are 100. Yeah, I was looking up aftermarket prices, but yeah, I wasn't pulling the trigger on them. Yeah. Very few in the bill. What up? What's good? My bad. Let me catch up here a little bit. So y'all got a W on the brick out the bricks. I got it now. Yeah, fam. There's a few dubs that went out yesterday. Few dubs. Plenty Hardaway in the bill.
Plenty in the bill.
What up? What up?
Did you get the dub yesterday, Plenty? Did you get the dub?
Yeah. Where you at, Plant? Where you at with it?
Did you get the dub?
We got some shout outs here. Yeah, speaking of the little yachties, what are those? Are those holding their value? I know those things were going crazy too.
They were I think the Air Force Ones we're talking about, right? From last year?
Yeah, from last year.
Yeah, they man, them things was around what, 400, somewhere around that price.
We got one.
Jay, yeah. What did you mean by title sneakers that broken? So very few. The reason why I titled that is because I got caught in a matrix on Sneakers app where they were still saying I was in a raffle, and we already know the raffle was closed out, and I didn't get it. I didn't get my got them screen until about 5.5 hours later, bro. I was still caught in the matrix, and I knew I called it. I knew I didn't get the dub because they still telling me I'm still in for a raffle, and I knew it was over with, bro. That's why. So that to me, I feel like Sneakers Out was broken a little bit. They didn't have the decency to even close me out. That's why.
No kiss goodnight, no money
Nothing.
on the nightstand, huh?
They just left me hanging. Pause.
Ooh.
Pause on that.
Ooh. Do you know what that remind me of? That remind me of that documentary I seen on that joint when my man said, "I woke up sore."
What? What documentary are you looking at?
That was a little Diddy documentary with that
Oh
producer.
snap!
Yeah. The producer was like, I went to sleep and I woke up sore.
Oh my god!
I was like, I don't know, man. Like, you don't always got to disclose everything, I guess. You know, what I mean,
It's crazy, man. How like that whole Diddy story has transcended culture at this point.
I was like, wow,
that's
man.
special, bro.
That's a tough nap right there.
There was an episode of The Boys where one of the superheroes, went to go visit another superhero at his house, and he had like all this Diddy oil, like stored up in his playroom, and the soup just looked at him like, wait, what? He gave him the most disgusting look. I would drop it in the chat.
Drop that. It is officially 10:01 for the East Coasters, 8:01 here. So those bloodlines are out. I'm sure they're going to be sitting and be readily available if anybody who wants to mess around with those. Let me look it up real quick. Should be a super easy cop.
Hey man, the nerve, man, of Better Generation and Sneakers Out to tell me, hey man, we got the bloodlines for you and we dropping those Toros for you. The nerve of you.
And
disrespectful.
My bad, fellas. I totally forgot about the Jordan 1, the women's, the khaki and sale.
What are those?
The material, the leather on there looks nice, but I'm just looking at a picture.
Yeah.
But the the white, that mid panel white leather there actually looks pretty nice. But yeah, I'm just looking at a picture on those. $185. Those are gonna be instantly discounted. Instantly. And yeah, we got a full size run available for these bloodlines. Yeah, you should.
Listen, but I told everybody this: the Bloodline 12s really, man, it's for wrestling fans, man. If you guys don't know about the Bloodline, then I get why. Like Roman Reigns, this is really more for like if you're a wrestling fan, but they didn't put Roman Reigns' face on the box. This is what it's really about. Those wrestling fans. So, yes, sir, man. Jimmy B said, I thought to myself, get them while they're around. 350 smite the rules. I'm not mad at you. I get it, Jimmy.
Are we talking about brick after bricks?
I think talking about the brick after bricks. Facts.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Only thing for me, Jimmy B, for me, it's just like, I feel like, bro, like I have not paid resale this whole entire year. And I'm not saying I won't. But man, I've been doing this since the 80s, bro. Nike owe me a lot. Nike owe me a lot of retail, man. So for me right now, I'm like, I want them bad. Don't get me wrong, but if I do get them for resale, that's because I got rid of some shoes that I already have to buy them. Not that I'm gonna dip in my pocket. And that's if I do it. That's the only thing. Hey, my guy said F sneakers.
My man said,
I said IPE.
My man said A, B, C, D, E, F.
You know what I'm saying?
That sneaker app.
I'm glad I missed my opportunity. I'm better off. That's what I needed to get me to stop overspending every single year on the same shoes. Very few, fam, like a lot of people do feel that way. Like we're just getting stepped on, right? It's a lot of the same stuff, just different iterations. And I understand people's feeling towards it. It's like, I get it. It's a dope kick. it does really remind you of the Fire Red Force, but this is a dope kick. But I vibe with what you're saying, 100%, family, 100%. And yeah, Sneakers App left me hanging, bro. I was on the live yesterday, and I just kept showing everybody. Yeah, I could have signed out and logged back in, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to show, hey, Sneakers App is broken. So that's why I titled that, man. It was funny to me. I thought it was personally funny.
Right. Hard facts. Facts said I wouldn't pay $100 for those Bloodline 12s. I'm taking a very serious stance. Way too many pairs of sneakers and Sneakers App, and it's garbage for releasing that shoe on a Friday.
See,
Period.
I know we talk about that a lot, bro. That's what I'm saying. When you have an abundance of something, it becomes blah, right? Nike just dropping too much. And listen, this is why Reebok is starting to chip away. This is why Adidas is starting to even though Adidas have a lot of drops, but they got when they drop something super fire, people lose their mind for it. Then you're looking at New Balance, you're looking at Saucony, like this is why they chipping away on. They chipping away, man, at the market. Which Caitlin Clark Kobe 6 we talking about? Which ones? Because I got them. Let me know which ones, because I do got the pearl, that kind of pearl blue colorway. I got them.
And yeah, he's saying the price is going up.
Mm-hmm.
Price is up on those.
Yep. Rob in the build?
What up?
Rob, what's up, family? My God. What's up, fellas? I took L's on 3 continents yesterday when I left the Wish, ATLs, FCS, which became the last second route for due to the rowdy crowd. I had another one. I'm good on that shoe. Hey. Sig in the build, now, Mr. Double Up.
Mr. Double Up right here with the brick after Brizzix.
Double Up. Hey. Sig in the building.
Sig in the build. Oh, speaking of, let me share this with both of y'all. Out here in Denver at the Cherry Creek Mall, they have been releasing about every other day. They've been releasing this Swatch AP, this Audemars joint, about 30 watches every other day out here. They've been re-releasing them every other day.
Bro, you know, has the resale dropped dramatically?
It has. The last time I've checked, I'll pull it up again, I've been seeing about 900. So, I mean, you can still double up on your money for sure. It's still a solid double up, which if you can double up, you know, that's not a bad, it's still not a bad take, but it's going to continue to drop.
I mean, clearly people are buying this pocket watch. I don't know nothing about watches, y'all. So listen, I am no watch expert. I don't know nothing about watches, bro. So, but me personally, I don't blame people going out here buying it and getting rid of it, because who out here gonna walk around with a pocket watch, bro? This ain't 1867, bro.
You said 18.
This ain't 1867, bro. So I'm not getting it.
Yeah, and they're already talking about manufacturers, you know, creating like a band for it. So obviously you can pop this out and pop it into a band and, you know, wear it as a wristwatch or whatever. But even this black pair, even this black one right here, last sale is $1,200. You know, let's pull up a few of them. It went away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can still double your money. You know what I mean? So if you're dropping $400, $420, whatever these things are going for, you know, you can still double up your money on it. Even still, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not
Swatch
mad.
even came out and said, like, guys, this is not a limited release. Like, matter of fact, the Aventura Mall, the Swatch Aventura, Joel was there the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a sign up there saying that we are not selling this Royal Pop at this location. Point blank, period. They was like, we're not going to tolerate the crazy lines and people bugging out over this, so we're not even selling it.
Well, you know, in Aventura, you know, people don't. If you guys never like lived in Miami or anything like that, Aventura Mall is nothing but a rich / wealthy mall. I mean, I remember back in the day when they started making a lot of stuff valet parking. Now it's like they got one side is nothing but like straight valet parking at Aventura Mall. So they not gonna tolerate riff raffs coming on up over there. They not gonna tolerate that. They not.
Pollywog and Skip Skaggs.
Yeah, Aventura ain't doing that.
Yo, hey, yo, Pre, they said you bottom feeders ain't.
Yeah, they ain't tolerating that over
We'll
there.
have none of this, you commoners.
Yeah.
He said, bottom feeders.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be jumping on somebody's Ferrari, bro. There's valet parking in Aventura. They not gonna have that.
Oh,
They not gonna have it. Jay said my wife finally put her trophy room one lows on feet this past weekend. Fire,
trophy
bro.
room one lows are fire, bro. Those
They
are dope.
fire.
Those are dope.
That's another one I took an L on. I got the dub on a Nigel site. Been seen in an hour late. There we go. Congrats to you, Plenty.
Yo,
My
we got
God.
another one in the house.
My God.
Another one in the house. Let's go.
Let's go.
Man. That is dope.
Salute to you, Plenty.
Dubs. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Kick and Trip said, damn, that's happened to me. Feel for you, Jake. Facts, bro. It was broken. It was broken. And I know where your kick said that doesn't mean it was broken. Yes, it was. That doesn't mean that. Yes, it does.
Oh man, he said odd time to join the chat. Good morning, all. Good morning. Maybe they joined when I was talking about that documentary.
Yeah.
The homie said
Good
I woke
morning,
up
Wiz.
sore.
Oh, speaking of the oil, you got to check out what I just sent you.
Right.
Yeah, that just goes to show you how this is transcended culture.
Yep. Fly Kick said, gotta make sure that car got bread.
Yes.
Plenty. EQL Plus got me and the Pink Awaits and the undefeated raffles like that. I was mega salty.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, Fly. So if you're an Equal Plus member, you should have a 10-minute reprieve if there's an issue with your card to go in and fix your payment. So was that not an option for you? Just curious to know. What else we got, Jay?
Jimmy B said, man, easy dub on sneakers. Yes, for the Bloodline 12s. We knew it. Absolutely.
Oh, congrats on that dub.
Let's go, Jimmy B.
He's like, I'm going to get a win one way or another.
Yes, sir. Oh, we going to get that W. Plenty Hardaway said, not tripping, no. I wanted them for the wrong reason. Laughing out loud.
Damn.
I'm free. Yo, that's hilarious.
Well, yo, you people how they put Puff in there though.
I see it. Yo, he answered your question real quick right there. That's why I skipped down to the bottom, Jay.
Yeah. No.
It was an option. I just didn't catch it in time. I was at work at the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, Fly, one more question. Do you think that being an EQL, or in this case, I keep saying EQL, is really equal?
I say it all the time.
Plus member is worth that $4 a month?
I am a Plus member, and there has been. I don't think there's been any benefit outside of me thinking I have the option to put in for an additional size, which makes me feel good,
right?
You know what I mean? Which makes you feel good, but you know.
Have you ever heard of anybody hitting on the secondary size?
That's a good question because I haven't. You know what I mean? I haven't hit at all. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is a very good question to see who have hit on that secondary size option.
Yeah.
You know, to prove that hey, you were given another shot.
Yeah, let us find out the equals out there put bananas in tailpipes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very good question, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Jay said Bloodlines are the ones I only get EA for. Laughing out loud. Well, you know, laughing my MAO.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty said, yeah, I use the card. I keep locked. Laughing out loud. Gots to be Mo Kefal. Yep. Very few said I hit on every Nigel. That 11 was mine. Yesterday, I didn't even get a chance to go. I had the customer walk in at 9:30 a.m. in the Monzine. Tyler's World said, fire Jimmy B. I'm a 12 fan. Had to cop. Yes, sir.
Look, ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Dang. So Tanya Baby, Mr. 413 said they are about 3 years too late. No hesitate. Yes, sir. Very few. Absolutely no business releasing that shoe on a Friday except for the same man, bro. Yep. The same taxes, absolutely. Yep. Because of the people didn't want to see the 12s today. Facts. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do it. But listen. Let me ask you guys a question. Do y'all think these 12s should have released earlier this year or later this year? And would that have changed everything? Because I feel like because these are bloodlines, right? This is like about the Roman Reigns joint. Why didn't they do this around like WrestleMania?
Yeah, which was what, about a month ago? How long ago was WrestleMania? A couple of weeks, right? It's a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we had it about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So, when is the last time we ever remember Nike actually releasing a shoe that had any type of bearing or significance on any type of cultural event on time?
I think the only time they actually really did it was the Easter joints, right? The 3s. Did they release those in time?
If you shipped, you didn't get them on time. If you were in store, yeah, you got them on time. But I guess we're talking from a shipping only perspective.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you this, for example, right? The Travis Scott pack that we're getting next weekend. I mean, that was originally slated to be a Valentine's Day release, FYI. I mean, we're well off of February at this point, so that could be a prime example right there of the most recent.
Right. True that.
Yep. Very few. Those are nefarious tactics, bro. They are. They need to stop it. I agree with you. Plenty said, I got my slides, the Virginia FT Futures, and my birthday next week. Overall, been a great month. Hey, Plenty, you out here racking up, bro. You are racking and stacking my gun. You are racking and stacking my gun.
Plant, I done put in like every option for these mines and haven't been able to get my hands on them. Oh, he said, and the GT Futures.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy though? How those mine slides have just been going up in a way. Like, I don't get it.
Right.
They're not even that comfortable, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it something that you got to break your foot into, getting used to having those nodes and all that stuff, or it's just it don't matter at all?
It's just not. People are expecting this to be kind of like a Yeezy, slide type of comfort when it's clearly not. It's a completely different thing altogether.
Yeah.
And then people were having issues with with nodes popping out, randomly here and there, and on top of that. So yeah, it's been a mess. Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
So I did that video for you guys, and I told you guys I like the Nike Mind slides. You do feel the nose when you walk, so I get that actively mind engagement portion. But at the end of the day, when you put them on feet, the Yeezy slides are still king. I gave you guys a video comparison. If you guys haven't watched that video, about a couple days ago I did it, and honestly, Yeezy slides are still king. Even though the Nike Mind 001s are comfortable, they nice, they are, but the Yeezy slides they hit different, bro. The way it contours to your foot, the way they have the arch support in them. It's still the Yeezy slides, in my opinion. But I like my Mind 001s. I like them, but them Yeezy slides are hitting different, bro. They hit different.
You heard it there first, folks.
Still to this day.
Yo, real quick, little side note. So Harlem's Finance, he just texted me. He didn't hit on the Bloodline, so I'm seeing the message late. So he asked me to go for him, and he just sent me the money. I get on Sneakers app and it says it's over. The launch has ended. They transferred them over to the Nike app and it says sold out. It's a fake sellout. Them joints didn't sell out. Just be patient. Everybody check the Nike app. It says the Bloodline sold out. I'm like, man, them joints ain't sold out.
How they sold out if they moved to the Nike?
Man, them joints ain't sold out. You know how they do it.
You ready?
Them joints are gonna be available. Just give it a second. It'll pop up.
Restock coming soon.
Right.
Bro, you'll be all right, fam. Trust me, you'll be all right. But I see it. It says launch ended on Sneakers app. And when I went over to Nike, they already got them on the Nike app. It says, sold out. And I'm like, man, get out of here.
Uh,
Get out of here.
Very
Because I
few
was in
said I
the
would pay $100 for that shoe. I had the Masters 12s and the 12s and the flu games just came out last year. Why would I need an all black 12 but with a black tab, black to this best part of the shoe? Yeah. Blacked out. The best part of the shoe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up these bloodlines. I'm just gonna wait to get a juicy deal on them, but I will definitely use them as a work kick for sure. Whether I'm working security in them or doing moves, but yeah, I'm a definitely wait on those. Be patient.
Jason said, I haven't been motivated to go after anything in a while because with everything able to cop after a week or two in the economy, I hate to let go of any bread. Hey, see, that's my point, man. Like, that's the thing, Jason, when I talked about as well, because like with the economy right now, people are holding on to cash. But then I question, is the economy that bad? Because those Nigel Sylvester attire, I was wrong. I said, I don't think that those $150 windbreaker pants are going to sell out, and they sold out. So then I don't know if people are thinking because it's a Bike Air that they can resell it for more money, or they really like the fact that it was just a stitch thing and said Bike Air. And I'm not knocking nobody, but I mean, I got some dope Levi's that's better quality and cheaper. I'm not paying $150 for no windbreaker pants. So is the economy really that bad? And that I understand why some people raise that question.
And ultimately, Jay, I would say yes because I mean, what I'm about to say, I have no statistics to back this up, but I do believe that a lot of people are probably putting things on credit cards. I think credit is probably a heavy thing that people are leaning on because to just kind of backtrack a little bit back to this Royal Pop, this Swatch watch, pocket watch, whatever. For every but for every head that was out there scrambling, knocking over barriers and rushing malls and all that, we're talking $400 plus for every single person that was out there. You know, with the understanding of they were releasing one watch per person, but for every person that was out there, you can put $400 times that by however how many people you see all over the world, and that's how many people were fighting them. So, whenever we start talking about a $200 sneaker, Rich, I agree. These prices, these increases, 185 for a Jordan 1. But when it came down to that watch, every head that was out there, you can count $400 per person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's a hard fact. I just put gas in my car yesterday. Sam's Club had the cheapest gas, and we're talking for premium, $5.20 a gallon. I just filled up yesterday. So, yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty going on, but people are still spending money. I tell you that.
Yeah. Very few said app is trash, and Nike does not value real collectors. They value resellers and the people that don't really hold down any kind of a 9 to 5, because if they did, you don't have a shoe like that drop. That's a hot take right there. Okay.
Hard facts. Hard facts right there. The one after this is the Yooooo. You kidding? You're gonna get him, man. Fact said, I haven't paid resale this whole entire lifetime. I know I'm trying to catch up real quick here because I'm kind of late in the comments here, so my fault on that. They got the bloodlines. Like I said,
Congrats.
I'm gonna check the Nike app.
Salute, Miss Rage.
Salute there,
No.
Miss Rage.
No.
True Blues.
I don't think so.
True Blue threes. Me personally, I don't really see True Blue 3 sitting.
No, they're gonna sell out. That's a must cop for me. Those True Blue 3s gotta come home. They gotta come home. That's a must. Very few said I was wearing New Balance Saucony in the early 2000s, and I'm going bike. I'm not mad at you, bro.
Yo,
I'm not mad at you at all for that. Very few. He said, I will be getting my Jordan nostalgia off of a beautiful YouTube channel that was the games in such high quality that it's like watching them in 2026. My God. I'm giving them $2.15, or I'll get $20 off in the status and the JD every single drop, and they can't have that. You're the candidate. Okay. Yep, the decency to give people a fair shot and going at the sneaker for the year. The candidate. Yeah. Facts. That's the thing too, man. They don't have the decency to give people that fair shot, bro. Like that. I think. Listen, Foot Locker don't give people decency to get. I haven't hit on Foot Locker in like almost 10 years, bro. Even on a GR, Foot Locker can kick rocks, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Jay. I've actually hit on a few pair of Foot Locker, but the problem is you got to claim your pair. It's not like you hit and it's like congratulations. If you don't claim it, they release it to the next person. So I've hit on kicks, and I've been working, and they give you a window to actually you got to claim it. And if you don't claim it, they'll send you another message, be like, hey, you didn't claim in time. We moved on to the next person.
But
so
see, for me,
I've hit on Foot Locker and missed out on a lot of sneakers because I didn't claim them.
So for me, it'll say didn't get it, like I didn't get him.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
Foot Locker, they don't give me no decency either. So
yeah.
They just don't.
Yeah.
So I get it. Tyler's World, he said Breeks, the Breeks. Shout out to Tyler's World, man. Very few said I'm good. I'm gonna collect specifically OGs full time, meaning the real time OGs, and make that hobby. No more.
No more.
Baseball guy.
Woo! What up? I know we're a little late with the message, but good morning. What's good?
Yes.
Well, what's the temperature looking like today in Florida, man? We got like 72 degrees here in Colorado.
Should be like the high 90s a day. We've been in the 90s like crazy. Right now it says it's 84, but it looked like we're gonna get up to like 90 today.
That's fair.
90 and cloudy. So we need the cloud, man. We need it.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah, we need it.
Yep, I feel
Only
you on
getting
that.
brick after bricks at the price go around 300 for my size. Wife size is almost retail. There we go, Jay.
Nice. Very nice. Miss Ray said they got that dub today. That's the Bloodlines.
Yes.
Yep.
Congratulations to everybody that got there. Like I said, I had a customer walk in at 9:30. I thought it was a Saturday release anyway, so I'll take accountability for that. That's what's up.
Got you. I've been hearing a lot of people say this.
G-Shock.
The G-Shocks are nice too. I've been hearing a lot of people say that.
Hey, but you know what? I'm glad Wiz put that up there, because have you guys gotten any information on J Balvin? Because J Balvin, he has a Casio that's dropping. You can do a pre-order with J Balvin. Listen, I don't wear watches, and I don't know nothing about watches, so I'm the wrong guy to talk to about a watch.
Jay, I'm still waiting to see who won the mystery box in Balvin from a year and a half ago.
So. And they still promoting that, bro. They still promoting.
Oh my.
Craziness.
Yo, I still need to get these band lows. You guys already got them, right? Both of y'all?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I still don't have the band lows yet. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting on my juicy deal with that, and that whole thing went left. So
he said it went left.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about that behind the scenes.
Chad, y'all rocking today, man. I mean, come on, kill it.
Fact said I won my WrestleMania 4s yesterday or the day before, but much better of a shoot than I thought. Yeah, I actually doubled up on the WrestleMania 4s. I got a pair of those for sale right now.
You gonna get rid of your
well, I doubled up, so I'm gonna get rid of one pair of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the pair I got is, I mean, they're crispy. I've been doing like lace swaps in those like crazy.
Okay.
The resellers are feeling like they made a comeback. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure with that watch, that's who's been copping those things, man. Yep. All right. He said, remind me to have to drop the link one day coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna tell you guys a story sneak related that's gonna blow your minds. Yeah, man. Yo.
Okay.
Fact. Hit me up on IG, man, so I can give you my number. Hit me up on IG. Make sure we get you up here and do some lives and all that good stuff. I got some busy weeks coming up here, but hit me up. Yeah. All right, yeah, we already talked about that one. He said Jade on the channel. He don't have a wrench as far as moderator.
I get you one, Barry. I'm gonna get you one.
Yep. Brick After Bricks is a clean shoe, but last year's is still better. So what do you guys takes on it?
I agree with Jason.
Brick by brick or brick after brick?
Brick by brick. I agree. I agree with Jason.
I would. All right. I would say the brick by brick is. I know. I took a long time on that. I would say the brick by brick is definitely unique as far as like the colorway and you know, materials, all that stuff is nice. The quality build, I mean, it's a nice shoe. The packaging, a whole 9 yards, right? That's like the first of its kind, the OG. But the brick after brick is, I mean, just I guess for me would be a more wearable colorway. If that is a more wearable kick, you know, if that makes sense. You know.
Very few said. I actually think the brick after bricks are better. If I'm being completely honest, and I had the brick after bricks last year pair, and they're more wearable. I prefer the leather. Yeah.
All right, it's funny is I highlighted that comment and I wasn't even reading it. I was thinking, so yeah,
right.
He's saying the same thing. It's funny. I didn't even see that on the screen. I highlighted it, and I'm like looking away, trying to think of how to compare the two, and he actually literally just said that. That's crazy.
I think the brick by bricks are better, but I will say this. The one thing that I really, really love about the brick after brick, I love that heel tab, bro. I love that.
Yes, I actually
love that heel tab.
And it's crazy because did you see behind the pull tab with the brick after brick, they put the bicycle there, but they don't have those in the brick by bricks. I'm like, dang, so you got an added feature. You know what I mean?
They should have put Nigel Sylvester's logo on that heel tab. They should have did a Nike Air stitched in, and they should have stitched in his logo on that heel tab. That would have been just gorgeous, bro.
And I also noticed that the brick after bricks doesn't have like that mud guard in the in the front there, like how the brick by bricks have. You know how we got like that material.
It's not there. It's not
not in the brick after bricks. At least I don't think it's there. At least I don't think it is.
I thought it was. Okay.
Let me fly through some of these comments here because we got quite a few. I want to catch up and get current. How much time do you guys got? Because I know my wife probably just woke up and we got an event to go to.
Oh, we're good. We can rock out until you're done.
I bet. I don't think we're leaving yet, but probably about another half an hour or so if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah. I probably got another like few
15?
minutes left.
5 minutes, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Read through these quick.
Very few said that's what got me so heated that I didn't even go through them because I have hit on every Nigel since 2017, man.
Yeah. That's what's
up.
Yep.
Jason said we are getting the SB Jordans this year. Are we getting them? Are we getting them SBJs this year? I don't know.
That is a good question.
I don't know about that.
When I looked up the SB Navies, the fours, I mean, they're practically going for like retail right now. So those ain't make no noise whatsoever. Fact said I was considered a professional BMX driver when I was 14. Had a Redline sponsorship. I've told you guys this before. Hey, that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He said, well, I hit on the VA Alaska, the Nigel Brick After Bricks, the Pink Awakes, and Undefeated Force since I became EQL Plus member. I definitely have seen an increase in dubs. Okay, so Fly Kicks said he has seen an increase in dubs since he's been EQL Plus. That's not necessarily the additional size option, but he's hit.
I'm not mad at that.
We got another dub in the Dark Knight. Let me give you your credit. Let me give you your credit.
Let's go, Dark Knight. What up with you, man?
That is what is up. Fact said I wasn't on Nigel's level, of course, but I was good enough to have 10 free bicycles and all the free clothing that I could ever wear. That's what's up, man. Hey, look, man, a sponsorship is a sponsorship. I got a lot of friends, I'm a bowler, and I got a lot of friends that's on staff with a lot of these companies, and they're not at the point to where they get free equipment, but they get discounted equipment, which is still dope. I mean, that's still dope. Yep. He said Jay sold his
305.
Oh yeah, he's looking at your background. He's like, you got a blank wall there, brother.
305 in the bill. Yeah, man, I sold my collection, dog. It's gone.
He said it's all gone.
It's gone.
He said it's all gone. Oh man. Yo, speaking of, I haven't really taken mine out the box yet. He said I got both Levi's, alternate size. My wife said, no, thank you.
Dang. Oh man. Jay viewed it there, and the reason folks think everybody's shoe collection is fake. Green screen.
Do y'all remember? This is a while ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but do y'all remember when we was on a live and somebody got on here and was like, "Look at all y'all with your green screen backgrounds or whatever." You remember that?
Yeah.
It was like, man, we ain't got no green. What are you talking about? It was like, oh
yeah, man. Listen, bro. Yeah, man. I sold my green screen sneaker collection, man.
Now you should have a green screen Royal Pop collection, just all in the background there.
My guy Jay, man.
I know we're a little late on comments here, so I believe that this is referring to Nike releasing things on time. He said, never, ever, not to mention, have they completely done away with Black History Month Jordans, which is very disrespectful considering he's a black man. LOL.
Yeah, I mean, we saw how that went. I mean, they were a whole, 3.5 months behind, schedule on that. It's like, at this point, Nike's like, we don't even care anymore. We'll get to you when we get to you.
Right.
That be lucky you're getting that. Basically what Nike's telling us right there.
Yeah,
homie.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep, which is fair.
Dang.
Which is fair.
Like, they don't even put marketing behind the Jackie Robinson series, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, we saw a little bit of traction, and I know Jay is going to talk about this in a moment with the, Jackie Robinson SB Dunk lows that came out, 2023-ish? But then after that, that's it. Such dope shoe, man, with such amazing qualities. Like, that whole series has dope materials, but you just don't hear about it. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I mean, you hit it spot on, bro. Like, that right there was just disrespectful, bro. That to me was just straight garbage. But you know what? From a business standpoint, but from a Nike standpoint, I'm looking at it from both perspectives. Let's just be honest. When it came to the BHMs, they gave us garbage, bro. They gave garbage releases. They stopped doing good releases. They just throwing anything out there, and people wasn't spending the money on garbage. And why would you spend some money on some bull crap? So then that's why they really cut it off for some years. And then when it came to that series for those SBs for the Cowboys, I mean, you dropped it 5 months later. And then Tyler's World, he did a review on them and said, yo, this is such a dope kick. I remember his video. He was like, Nike dropped these too late, but this is such a beautiful kick. Nike missed their opportunity. And shout out to Tyler's World, man, because, he gave the shoe its props, I should say. He had a horse in him. He was on a ranch somewhere. And he talked about how dope the kick was, the quality, but he also talked about how Nike just missed it. They missed their mark. BT, yes, bro. There you go. It was like a month ago. There you go. I said a couple weeks. Yeah. Facts. Yep.
Yeah, there wasn't there some chatter about some more fears to drop? Were we supposed to be up to the 5s now? Because we got the 3s, 4s, so Fear 5s.
People were hoping to get the 5s, but Nike probably cut that because the Fear 4s did horrible.
So did the 3s. The 3s and 4s didn't do nothing.
They did horrible. So they like, nah, we ain't gonna do these 5s.
Yeah, because typically they've been late on the Fears. You know what I mean? As far as like to that Halloween time, it's always been, yeah. Things have typically been pretty doggone late, to be honest.
Pretty bad. Let's just be honest. Been horrible.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, when you gonna make a schedule, to me, it's too easy to make a schedule to look at like certain schedules, right? And you just don't shift those schedules. You just don't. I mean, look at it. Nike last year they finally did a pretty decent job on giving us a Christmas shoe and bringing it home right before Christmas, opposed to every year prior to that they drop a Christmas shoe at the end of the year, and you're gonna get your shoe on January 2nd. Like, I mean, Christmas is over with, bro. It's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Yep. Hey, man, you guys are rocking with us, man. Like, man, I salute to everybody, bro. For real. Y'all killing it, bro. Definitely love you guys, man.
Hard facts. I got about 10 more minutes before I got to roll out, man. Man, this is my second day in a row getting on the live, man. It's just good to see some faces up in here, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Good seeing some faces. It's been
Chat, y'all are killing it, bro. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I'm reading these comments, bro. Y'all are killing it, man. Hey, BT, I'm looking at you. Said definitely remember when the guys started pulling them off the wall, laughing out loud. Hey, bro, I'm reading all y'all comments, man. Y'all are killing it, bro. Very few. I'm looking at you. Said the Jackie Robinson Air Max 1s 86 OG was really nice. When you guys look at those Jackie Robinsons that they restocked, bro, like I said, man, that RN R5, that shoe usually goes for like $65 at Shoe Rack. And so they went from a dope Jackie Robinson release to like, let's just stitch his name on this and throw it out there. That's what happened. J Nate in the build.
What up? What's good with you, fam? Real Kicks 26 is here. My bad, man. I was like real late in the commentary. He said, man, had them dubs filling on the panel, and he said 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I agree, man. Shout out to Lewis at Real Kicks 26. My man copped a double up on the Nigels. He looked out for your boy and slided me his pause, going the that sound. Slided me his spare pair of brick after brick, so I appreciate that. My man was able to cop for me on the size 12.
He's been on a heck of a hot streak lately. Let's go. Let's keep
man.
going.
And not only is he on a hot streak, my man said it before the release, he said retail or bust.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Well, I guess the algorithm heard that. They said, we got you.
Yeah. Yo, nice. Buongiorno.
What up? What's good?
Buongiorno. Yep. Those were
shout out here to J Nate. Salute to J Nate, of course. J Nate in the build.
Yep.
Yeah, fellas, man. Hey, good chatting with y'all, man. It is good chatting with y'all. I'm gonna hit my peoples up. Like I said, look, you shouldn't have a problem with those Bloodline 12s. Nike's kind of playing themselves with this little fake sellout, because even when I just went to Nike a little while ago, it was saying that it's sold out and they only got like the big kids sizes up right now. You'll be all right. Them joints are gonna be in every store, every mall you go to right now. Them joints gonna be sitting there.
Yep. Right. Hey, Anthony said the brick after brick is the sneaker of the year in my opinion. Please battle me. What up, Anthony?
Just got to get in line behind the VAAs first.
And I was about to mention those VAAs. I sure enough was. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, Trig. Finally, Nike released it. If you get on Nike right now, they got full size run. No, not really full size. Size 15 is sold out. Size 17 is sold out. Everything else is available. So get on the Nike app. Forget about sneakers. Just go on to the Nike app. You'll be all right. They released them. I knew them joints weren't sold out. You'll be all right.
Throw them in the cart and forget about it.
Oh, bah. Get out of here. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to call him real quick just in case if he didn't catch it.
Yep. Jay, what we got in the comments?
I know I'm reading them, man. Appreciate y'all.
but you can read them out loud now in your head, Jay. It's okay.
Well, I know. I thought he was about to talk on the phone. So
No. He's all right. So
he's
anyway,
muted. He's muted. Okay. Okay.
My brother-in-law copped the bloodlines. Okay, all right. Where are your kicks? Yeah. There's still some people out there that want to go for those bloodlines. Regardless of the fact. I feel like right now, we're in this hype beast era where if it ain't hyped, it ain't worth copping. And that's just so untrue. I mean, there's so many dope sneaks that are out there right now. And this is the perfect time and era to be a sneakerhead. I've been saying this for almost a year now, a year and some change. We're in an era where right now you can almost touch anything you want. Pause. But you can almost touch anything you want as a sneakerhead. And that is such an amazing space to be in right now.
It is. And it's... It almost seems like the perfect psychology, because it's almost like when it was difficult to get, like everybody's in an uproar, like, man, I really just want one pair. I just want this. I just want this, and you can't get anything. And now that it's available, like that reverse psychology, it's like, man,
I don't want it.
Those are whack.
Which is crazy, right? Because if you did a flip switch and turned it on its head, and all of a sudden the bloodlines were hyped, man, people it would sell out on sneakers app this morning. But it's just not the case.
You know what's interesting to me? Anthony said he's hyped for the 204s, except the resellers, which is a good thing because that's going to be an easy cop for you. You know what I mean? BT said, I'm still sad about the VAAs, man. I get it, bro. He went out to 20 raffles and caught zeros, bro. And hey, BT, you right, man. You did. You put in every raffle you could.
Yeah, I remember that. That.
Nice just said, after 3 months without buying any sneakers, man, I found myself copping the bricks, the 95 comments, and the Bloodline 12s. I'm broke now, laughing out loud.
And congrats, you was able to pick up what you want. That is dope.
Yeah.
Very few real laughs said, Jay, I thought he said he was about to talk on the phone on live.
I swear, bro, I did.
Jay,
I did.
Jay's a little special, Chad. We get it. We know.
Hey, I'm telling you, I was like, hey, hold on, what? So where you think right now, they're going for like 605 in the size 7.
Yeah, I mean, they've really been floating between that 560, 600 kind of range, sliding range. And don't be surprised if we see them go up a little bit more going into the holidays. And of course, they're going to always spike with anything during the holidays as well. But I see them popping up to at least 630 right before the holidays, for sure.
Yeah. Jay Nate said after hitting the bricks, I don't need them tour rolls. I can't even see them. I can't even see what you're talking about.
I wonder if Jay Nate got the OGs though, because he got some heavy hitters. I remember.
Yeah, Jay Nate got some work.
Yeah.
Jay Nate got work.
You know, and real quick, people are always doing this comparison, right? When I remember when you have a sneaker that's very similar to another sneaker, and I'll give you an example, right? When the olive Jordan 1 lows came out, right? The medium olive Jordan 1 lows, people were like, oh, those are the poor man Travis Scott's, blah, 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 right? So you see that type of psychology with a lot of different shoes. And just like you see people are saying right now with this comparison, oh, well, they're the fire red 4s, blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, listen, you have to be able to appreciate the quality of a sneaker. You have to be able to, and I'm not saying anything you haven't already said, Mr. Think Impossible, multiple times in our lives. You have to be able to admire the story behind, different sneakers. And what the Nigel Sylvester team did from a storytelling perspective, from a marketing perspective, nobody out there is doing that right now. And I said this on live way over last year. I said, are we looking at the new Travis Scott with Nigel Sylvester and his team? And think about it. Yeah, we are. And we're starting to see more people come around to that notion that, yeah, we could be looking at a paradigm shift and a changing of the guards from the Travis Scott era to the Nigel Sylvester era. Because when you think about it, Travis Scott's hands off when it comes to his drops. We already know this, right? Like Travis Scott has always had the mentality, hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'll throw them on because Nike's making me throw them on, do a photo op, and then I'm on to the next. You know, Nigel Sylvester, he's out there. He's for the people. He's out there in the middle of the crowds, right? He's out there with them on feet. He's out there. He gives so many pairs away, right? Because he believes that, hey, if the people want this sneaker, then the people should have this sneaker. And I'm going to do everything in my power to try to put as many pairs out there in as many people's hands that want them, right? And that's just a mentality that we don't get from Travis Scott and his team. It's a more relatable mentality, right? As opposed to what we've gotten in the past. And so I'm just saying, wait to see what the rest of this year looks like for Nigel Sylvester and his team going into the end of next year, right? Because we're going to get some bangers, I guarantee you. And they're going to keep that rich storytelling and storytelling history. They're going to keep it going. It's going to get better and better and better in the marketing team because it's going to continue to hit home runs.
For sure.
Here's something I would say this. Do you guys think when they move on to another silhouette, because in my opinion, Nike needs to leave the fours alone with the Nigels, and they need to go to another type of thing to meet another silhouette when it goes to Nigel Sylvester? I'm curious.
Well, I mean,
I'm very curious to see what that looks like.
Think about it, Jay. Like when the RMs came out, those green RMs, people weren't checking for those. People weren't thinking about those. But there were a small group that really just kind of built the foundation on those, right? Now you can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
Think about that for a moment. What changed between the RMs and then all of a sudden he dropped the brick by brick? All of a sudden Nigel Sylvester becomes a household name in the sneaker culture overnight, relatively speaking.
Well, it was the promotion. It was the marketing promotion. And it was a marketing promotion because we've never seen someone like Nigel Sylvester at his status to do like a world tour in 4 days. Remember? He hit New York, he hit Chicago, then he went right down to Mexico and just rode with the people. And then he was also in Miami and rode with the people. So it was not only the sneaker, but it was the marketing. It was the marketing campaign that really propelled him and his brand. But I just feel like now they need to get away from the four and figure out another silhouette for him, whatever the silhouette that looks like.
Go ahead, what you think.
No, just real quick, because I know Jake, Jesus. I know Jay had mentioned to put this silhouette down in the past, but I won't personally complain if you gave me a Nigel 11. Now, I know last year we got a lot of 11s, the city packs and the rare air 11s and the China 11s. I know there were a lot of 11s that dropped last year, but me personally, I wouldn't complain with a Nigel 11. So I like the 11 silhouette.
I said this yesterday, bro. I think they should do a Nigel 5 because we're leaving the four. Listen, I'm a 4 fan since a
BT
kid.
just said that.
And that's what I'm saying. And I said that yesterday, like, what if they gave us a Nigel 5 or if they gave us a Nigel 10?
Ooh, look,
something
Fat
different.
Just said 10 as you said it.
Bruh.
Fat just said it. And you said it at the same time. I saw the comment pop up.
That's crazy.
Nigel 10 would go nuts.
A 10. You want to know what? How about they just keep going up the line, man? Just every year, just boom. Just go up the line.
But should they? I'm just thinking they should move to a different storyline now out of the brick situation. I'm just thinking it's gonna be something else. But I'm not saying they don't have to. But I'm just thinking another marketing for him.
You got to stick with the bricks. Because think about it.
I actually would stick with the bricks. It's the building blocks.
How do you build a house? One brick at a time. And he's building a house in Jordan Brand right now. A house is going to be standing for many, many years to come, most likely.
Yeah. And built with bricks, right? With sturdy foundation and whatnot.
Yeah, one brick at a time to build this house. I mean, trust me, they that's their cornerstone. That's their foundation. They got to keep that going.
They nailed that. They absolutely nailed that.
I think this is what should happen, man. Like, I'm not gonna give out no ideas because this ain't for Nike, but I'm waiting for them to drop a Nigel Sylvester bike unless they already done it. Because I'm not, if they did a Nigel Sylvester bike, that would be fire, my guy.
Didn't somebody drop a bike Or am I tripping? I remember a bicycle being dropped. I don't think it was Nigel, but I don't know why I'm thinking about a bike that was for sale. I don't know. I could be tripping, but I remember a bike, or was it not a bike? I remember somebody having a bike for sale.
You could have Nigel do a triple collab, with Nike, Jordan Brand, and Supreme, and drop a bike on their site, because Supreme's forever dropping stuff. They're dropping weight sets, they're dropping snow cone machines, they're dropping
everything.
Everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it sell out instantly.
Yeah. But yeah, to me, man, like I said, that 5 out of 10 would be crazy, man. But we'll see what they do. And regardless of the fact, man, I gotta get Nike their props. Lately, the past 2.5 years? Yeah, past 2.5 years, man, Nigel Sylvester's killing it. And I'll be honest with you, even though those Travis Scott pink packs is gonna be worth more than this right here, this brick after brick, Nigel Sylvester is definitely propelling himself forward. And I can tell you this right now. This is a hot take before we go. I think Nigel already surpassed Armand Meyer for a collab. I'm gonna leave it at that. He already surpassed him. Now he's gonna take Travis Scott's spot. Hot take. See, that 10, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. The 10s are just too doggone clean. And see? Yes. To the tarmac. Facts.
Yeah, I think Ahmad definitely needs to start switching it up. I think they need to switch it up.
I think Ahmad needs to take a hiatus for at least a couple of years, right? Kind of regroup. Because, the whole shipping thing, I really hate to keep bringing this up because, it's left such a bad taste in people's mouths, right? People are not going to forget that. They're just not. And I think they need to take, a 2-year hiatus, regroup, come back with a even better marketing team. Not to say that the marketing team they had before wasn't good. It was. But come out with an even bigger and better cause, right? And then tie it into what Nigel's been doing. Just do a cookie cutter and change up, more importantly, their colorways. Change up their colorways.
Yes. And
I guarantee you we can have a conversation around how, oh my God, Armand Meyer is back in 2 years.
Yeah. Hey, ATT Chris, won't he do it? Won't the man upstairs do it? ATT Chris? See what happens? The beautiful thing, what goes around comes around, man. Beautiful, man. Hey, BMW strategy. Hey, we can't sleep on the Armand Mocha 4s. They hit with that pair, though. They
I
did.
agree.
But
I agree with that.
There's no disagreements, but I'm going to tell you, man,
I agree with that.
that 6 is more luxurious than the Armand Mocha 4, bro. Yes, sir, Jay. We know them bad boys sitting hard. Pause.
Oh, Nickerino. So I was talking about the whole shipping debacle for Armand that happened a couple of years ago, where people's pairs weren't getting shipped out forever. People were growing beards in between their orders to delivery to front step.
Because what was the because it will drop on Armand, right? So in order to support Armand directly, you cop on Armand, and then is it a week later to release on sneakers, or is it 2 weeks, whatever the time frame was?
Yeah, it'd be a week later. Yeah,
it'd be a week later. But then people who hit on sneakers app would have their pairs in before you would even, get your shipping in from Armand directly. So
yeah, there were people that waited over a month
Correct.
Plus to get shipping, which is
correct
crazy.
To get shipping. Yeah, so you're like, man, I copped before the people who hit on sneakers app, but the people on sneakers app got their pairs in, and I'm still waiting. I'm sitting in limbo, in purgatory over here.
People were pissed.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it was way more for shipping for Armand as opposed to
you pay more.
shipping.
So yeah, for sure. You actually pay more. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Jay Nate. They need more than a one hitter with the Nigels, man. After the bricks are just okay. First, bricks was hard to follow. Nigels other shoes like the driveways, they didn't do well.
Yo, let me ask you a quick question. I know we're about to bounce, but I'm sure by now everyone here have seen the knockoff colorways of the brick by bricks, right? I've
like the
seen
blue,
green pair, the blue,
Yeah.
black. Do you think if they would have ran with these solid colorways, do you think it would have drained out too quick? You know what I mean? Or do you think maybe if they just would have had like some sort of pack, like a colorful pack, and then left that silhouette alone? Well, how do you think the future of the brick by bricks would have gone if we went from the Cinnabar to the, and like I said, obviously the reps were already out there, but what if they would have ran with these solid colorways following the brick by bricks?
Personally, from a marketing perspective, I would not have slutted out that colorway with that silhouette. However, what I would have done was, just to get hype going, right, per se, is I would have made it like a pack. I would have made it like a pack series, right? A pack of 3. And then get the hype generated. And then from there, start dropping different silhouettes, from there. We could do a 6 or 7. We could do a 10. We could do an 11, whatever the case may be or whatever. And that would have garnered the hype. And then in between every 3 silhouettes, drop another pack. And it'll just keep the people going, and just make that pack super exclusive. Not super exclusive enough to piss people off, but to garner hype around it.
Okay. Fair take for sure.
I mean, think about what we did with the 17s a couple of years ago, right? People weren't really thinking about the 17s unless it was the true OGs, the true OG sneakerheads, right? Then they started busting out those UNCs, the lightning packs, and the suitcases, the briefcases and things like that. And then people that never had 17s on their radar, guess what? They had 17s on their radar now. And now we started having conversations around it. And then we started seeing more collabs around the 17s now. How many times have you seen the 17s now over the course of the last couple of years since they did that marketing schema with the briefcases, with the UNCs and the Lightning, as opposed to 5 years before that? We just haven't. We hadn't seen it. But now we're talking about 17s right now, for example. I thought it was a brilliant move.
For sure.
Yeah.
And in fact, I did see your comment there, and I was thinking about that because I was thinking about graffiti. You know what I mean? Having different color bricks, tagging something up. So yeah, I was thinking about that. Oh, just real quick, I want to talk about these bins. I'm actually looking forward to these bins as well. I believe the quality in there is dope. Price point. Well, how you guys feel about the price point on these bins, though?
I don't give a damn. Take my money.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to these bins, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking forward to these bins.
2,500 pairs. Those.
But I'm about to say, is it 2,300, 2,500? It's like super limited.
Those are definitely being fed to the wall, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going for them.
Dope.
Now, do we have a revised release date on those yet, or those are still to be determined?
I thought it was. I thought they were coming up around in June. Hey Jay, I appreciate you, Doty. Let me see,
good
man.
seeing you, brother. Good seeing you. Yeah.
Yeah, the quality, the story. What real shoe trees? Real Italian shoe trees. Stop it.
June,
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm tracking June, bro. Yeah, I'm still tracking June for him.
Hey, happy birthday to me.
Retail $355. Give them to me.
Give me. Doing the jazz hands. Give me.
Dame.
And I've forgotten about that. Isn't that crazy, Mr. Thing, that you just brought that up? With everything going on right now and all the heat that's been dropping in such a short amount of time here, I've completely forgotten about those bins just that quick in a short 2-week span.
Bro. I am looking forward to these because like I said, I've heard people complain about the price. I was like, yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Look, I won't.
Yeah.
I take what I want.
Crazy.
Yeah.
These joints is
Yeah,
crazy.
I gotta listen. That 355, listen. Them right there is fire, bro. Them right. Listen, this is the year to collab. This is the year to collab. And the question I have for you guys is this, man. Like, I know we talking about Nigel so much, but when them bins drop, do y'all think Nigel Sylvester's gonna hold his spot, or do y'all think these brick after bricks is gonna get pushed back because of these bin threes? I'm just asking the question.
No, the bin threes are going to they're not even going to be in the top 5 because here's why. Price point, right? Price point is going to be the mitigating factor is going to push those bin threes out of contention for sneaker of the year. They're not going to do better than the brick by bricks. They're not going to do, brick after bricks. They're not going to do better than the BAA Alaskas. They're not going to do better than any of those based off price point. Now, if you give us a $230 price point for that sneaker, now you change the game. You change how that conversation is held. But it's just not going to happen now.
So I think on the general masses, you might be right. But for us who really embedded in this way, in this form, because people was hating on the Air Jordan 1 Bread High 85s because of the price point and how limited they were, right? So that did make the community upset. I agree with that. But on a scale, man, I don't know. I'm just saying, because like I said, this is the year to collab. It's going to be hard for a retro OG to make top 10 this year in the generalization standpoint when it comes to sneakerheads. That's just my synopsis. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I mean, collabs are definitely going to be dominating. I mean,
yeah,
that's for sure. I mean, when you think about it, though, typically for the last several years, though, collabs have been dominating. You know, I mean, we have gotten a couple of retro OGs, right, that have taken arguably sneaker of the year, you know, over the last, say, 5 years alone, right? I mean, of course, you already know I'm about to say your white cements, Jay. You know, that there was heavy contention with that, but you know, they still came out top 3 for sure.
Look.
Right. And I feel like with the retros now, they're not giving us the typical retros we've been looking for, right? And we're looking at those Toros for a prime example here. Now, is this what Nike and Jordan Brand is going to be doing moving forward? You know, they're going to give us variations or one-off variations instead of giving us the actual, like we did with the white cements, right? White cements essentially what we're expecting, right? Now we're not talking about the quality of the leather here. We're just talking about the shape of the shoe and the look of the shoe. It's typically what we remember. Now, you start messing around with everything else like they did with these Toros, now it becomes an issue. But go ahead, I digress.
I read. That's why I was dying laughing.
47 minutes ago.
I know.
I'm right there in the same line. The wife is texting me, and I'm like, "Yeah, babe, 5 more minutes."
All right, I'm done yapping, chat. I know we're gonna get out of here before we get Mr. Think in a whole world of hurt right now because we keep yapping. But chat, it's been amazing. Thank you all for rocking out with us this morning, man. Y'all came out, showed up, showed out. We appreciate you all. We love you all. Community, team, let's go.
That is true. That is true, man. I'm actually just having a good time, man. This remind me of the lives when I used to be able to come kick it with y'all, man. And seen all these faces out here, man.
Yeah, the vibe, man. It's vibe out.
They're just vibing, man. This is like one of those lives, man. If I ain't had nothing to do, man, I'll order me some food and sit here and just kick it all day. Just be eating and chatting, man. I'm enjoying this. I really am enjoying this.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, listen, chat, like, share, subscribe for real fire sneaker content. Come on now. You know the mod.
Hey, yo, tap that like button, man. One pair at a time. It's always loving this end, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. If you're feeling yourself, you know, subscribe to our channels. You know what I mean? Look, my guy Purple Haze, he's gonna have a channel coming up here soon. I think he's gonna be shocking people with some awesomeness. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know, Pri. I just put you on the spot, but that's good because a couple of Thanksgivings ago,
It really has been a couple. A couple turkey days in, man.
a couple of gobbles ago. But nah, in all seriousness, man, like no lie, I actually have fun today, man. It's always good seeing all of your faces, man, and I'm gonna be doing some random lives for sure. So shout out to everybody who tuned in, man. Fact, like I said, hit me up, bro. Hit me up, Fact. Hit me up on IG. We'll make it happen. J Nate, man, salute to everybody. Salute to everybody, man. It's always love in this end, man. We out. Stay blessed. Happy Memorial Day. That's right. We got Memorial Day coming up.
Ooh,
Memorial Day on Monday.
that's right.
Real quick, I'm gonna share a super quick story. I remember when I was a kid, man. My dad took me out to Washington D.C. and on the wall, and my dad was just in tears. He's a Vietnam vet, and he's pointing out his friends on the wall, not all of his friends. You know what I mean? That passed away. So shout out to the veterans, the veterans, the active military, all of y'all. Y'all know who you are. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. So much love. Much love. I'm ready. You guys are good?
Yes, sir.
All right, fam. Always loving this, and we appreciate you.